Mobile cybersecurity. Where are the attacks coming from and what can we do about it? With us to talk about that is Michael Shaulov, who is with Lacoon Mobile Security. Michael, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the state of the infections, malware. I mean, where is all this coming from, and what are people finding out about us, or what don't we want them to find out about us?
Yeah, actually, that's a very interesting question. So the interesting thing about mobile devices is that they are packed with all the sensors like GPS and camera and microphone. So when the attackers are able to compromise the device and infect it with a malware, they can actually not only get access to your emails or to your messages, WhatsApp, Skype, whatever, they can even activate the different sensors. So they can know your location, they can, for example, eavesdrop on your meetings. They can activate the microphone silently within your meetings, which actually increases the attack surface that the hackers are able to leverage.
All right, so how does that happen?
So actually, basically what they use is more or less the same techniques as they were using in the traditional desktop or perimeter world. They would usually use some kind of social engineering to convince the user to download something that he thinks is a legit application.
You mean like click on this link, accept this, do that?
I will just send you a text message with download this amazing game and you will win an iPhone, or I would put a QR code in the conference that you're attending to. And will convince you to download something that you will think is a application of the conference, but actually it runs some kind of service on your operating system, on your mobile device, or on your iPhone or on your Android, which allows me a remote access to your device.
So how often is that happening? How often are we being suckered into this?
So actually, that's also a very interesting fact. So the amount of malware on mobile devices is predominantly on Android. But what I'm describing is more like a targeted attack where individuals or executives are being targeted for their information. And from the survey that we conducted, 1 of every 1,000 devices is actually already infected with this kind of Trojan. So 1 of every 1,000 people that you will meet will have something which is
so 0.01%.
Yeah.
Sounds low, but even 1 is 1 too many.
Yeah, well, if you think about, we are here in the enterprise mobility conference. So if you take an average enterprise of 50,000 employees, right? So they have around 50 devices which are compromised. Which is enough to...
When you take it to scale, all of a sudden it becomes a much larger problem.
Exactly, right.
All right, so what can we do about this? Or what do you tell people, what does your company tell people in terms of not only your behavior, but technologically, what kind of safeguards can you put into place to keep that kind of infiltration?
Yeah, that's also a very interesting question. So actually, in terms of the behavior and trying to prohibit the user of doing all kinds of things on his device, that's actually not really working because the devices are owned by the employees, and even if I will be able to educate you, when you go back home you will give your phone to your son or your kids, and they will just click on certain things on the internet and they might infect your device. So the real thing that can be done is like a technological solution. What we provide is a very advanced detection of a compromised device. So we actually look on the behavior of the device as a whole and the behavior of every application that you downloaded, and we do a signature-less detection of malware, and we are able to see if a malware is running an exploit or keylogger or even activating your microphone without any legit purpose.
Good. Well, Lacoon Mobile Security, making sure the bad guys don't win, right, when it comes to mobile.
Exactly.
Thanks for that work and thanks for your time today.